Welcome to Jamaica TV. This is your host, Brother B. So, the Jamaica election is only a day away, and I scoured the vault and I found two of their stars who made the closing argument why they should be given another term. So, without further delays, stay tuned.
Shower labor rights, showers of blessings to my fellow Jamaica labor rights and to all Jamaicans. My fellow Jamaicans, in East Central we say it makes a difference who represents you, the people of Jamaica. And I want you to understand why it makes a difference. Desmond, Auntie Babsy, there is a young lady in the audience tonight. And when I saw her in one of the 7 JUTC buses that left Gregory Park and Newlands this afternoon, my heart felt good. Because last night, when we were campaigning, she said, see her right there, so she knows that she me attack. She said, MP, me now vote, cause me not see where to vote for. None happened to me personally. And me upon our veranda, and we hold a reasoning. And I want Jamaicans to understand this. Because when I explained to her that the murder rate in Jamaica in the last year has fallen by almost 50%, which means that she, her daughter, her sister, her mother, her brother are now safer living in the Jamaica today. She said, me never think about it that way there. When I said to her that Jamaica has the best economic recovery in the last 150 years in all the world, she said, MP, me never think about it that way there. And I said to her that the IMF and the World Bank used to ask themselves, when is the Jamaican economy going to crash? No, every single, and I'm in foreign affairs, donc je sais les choses de quoi je parle. Yo sé las cosas de que estoy hablando. Yes, because Andrew Wallace have bright people and educated people around him. Tell PMP do this and beat it. The IMF, the World Bank, and the international agencies that I have to meet with when we do foreign trade, they used to say, when is Jamaica's economy going to crash? Jamaica's economy is now the poster child for trade and investment. Everybody wants a piece of the rock. Everybody wants to own a home on the rock. Well, that's why not everybody. Not everybody. Because the Prime Minister told us that some people don't have no house in Jamaica because they don't believe in the future of Jamaica. But everybody is investing in Jamaica. Take it from somebody in foreign affairs and foreign trade. So when I said to her, the economy is growing, when was the last time you hear the dollar slide? When was the last time you hear Jamaica borrow money from IMF, the World Bank, America, China, England, Japan, Canada? We don't need to borrow the money again because we are growing the economy. Jamaica's economy is the strongest it has been in the last 50 years, and you are the safest you have been in the last 30 years. When I said to her, as the economy grows, more people have more money to spend at your shop, she said, Caroline, say no more, me I come vote. And I saw her, see her there in the front of the audience. We have done more for all Jamaicans. So when you drive on the new road, that is your government working for you. When you go to a new school or a hospital that is being rebuilt, that is your government doing more for you. When we train our young people at heart, we have trained over 150,000 young persons for skills training. And over the last few years, more than 250,000 Jamaicans are now employed. Unemployment is the lowest it has been in Jamaica's history, with no new taxes over the last year. Every Jamaican has a reason to be proud. St. Catherine family, I can stand here before you as your son, your brother, your uncle, your father. Some people can only come before you as a political reject. And if the people of St. Elizabeth kick out the garbage, why we want to recycle political trash in a Portmore? If the PNP in St. Elizabeth kick out the garbage, we don't have no recycling factory in Burger Park or Newlands or Independence City or Watson Grove or Christian Penn. They have kicked out the trash and we don't want it either. We want respectful leadership. Leadership that can campaign on peace, productivity, performance and prosperity. We're not campaigning on war. We're not campaigning on blood and fire, cause nobody a Portmore than a vampire. We don't have no vampire at Portmore. We don't want no blood. We don't want no fire. And we don't want no war. So my East Central family, we have prepared the word. Working with Joy Bella Brown, Damara Lawson, and Marlon Gordon, and the rest of Team Terrelog, we will continue to uplift you, your children, and your community. Every year, I continue to send over 3,500 children to school because we believe in education and upliftment for you and your kids and your family. That is the Jamaica Labour Party way. Every ghetto youth deserves a chance, and this right here deserves to succeed. Black skin and black hair in Jamaica deserve a chance to succeed. My mother was no tapanaris. My mother sell panty and brassiere downtown. Pick up yourself, Miss Winsome. My father used to run taxi and run bus too when he left the police force. Pick up Father Terrelong. Yeah, black people, black skin and black hair can make it in Jamaica without any question about scamming or scrutiny. We must applaud ourselves. Bob Marley said, up, up ye mighty race. The words of Haile Selassie, Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey ring true. So East Central, we are strong with Terrelong. We will continue to fix up your roads, fix up your schools, work with our young people, find them jobs, give them employment. We will work with our seniors. We will continue the good work that we have started, and no political refugee, when them kick out of St. Elizabeth, can stop the progress and the prosperity. Performance over promise. We are voting for sustainability. Show our labor rights. One team Terrelong. Pick up on yourself. Love. Program right across Jamaica. Member of Parliament. Candidate for North Central, Clarendon. State Minister or Minister without portfolio. Robert Nesta Morgan.
Yeah. Yo, mister. You know we the Spanish clone.
Spanish down!
I'm Mr. Show up. Labor and jail. Then kill a beat like me. Mad Spain don't beat them, but jail beat them. Every single vote we are win them. We no want see no other politician. No stop giving us
Sunday. Spanish Town. Them couldn't come a Spanish Town with them clown show. Me hear Damian Crawford all over the media, but him couldn't come a Spanish Town with him clown show because Spanish Town, Spanish clown. I never dream when I was a little boy up a wood all ride donkey I go cut banana. When I was selling tomato in the Jamaican market, that one day I would stand in front of a massive crowd like this one here in Spanish Town to give you a message about why choosing the Jamaica Labour Party in this election is the most important decision we will ever make. Like me, many of you had somebody in your life who made a sacrifice for you. My grandmother couldn't read, but she made sure that I went to school. When I couldn't afford student loan, she dig down in her bosom and take out her thread bag and give me the late fee so I could have paid the late fee for student loan. Tonight, me have to big up every granny in Jamaica who are raised to picnic them to make sure that them go to school, even though the thing hard. You're selling at the market, you wash the dirty clothes, but the youth them have to come out to something. People like myself and Andrew Holness, who are with granny raised with, and we come and build up Jamaica. Spanish Town, I'm here to speak to the young people of Jamaica. I am here to speak to the young people who have ambition. The young lady who wants to get a skill at heart to improve herself and take care of her little pitney. The young man who wants to improve himself and go back to school so he can take care of his mother and his family. The people who want education and uplift themselves and their community. I am speaking to the young person who, like myself, grew up from humble beginnings, who never really do well in the beginning, but struggle and come through and build up themselves, and who, because of faith, hard work, and somebody like Andrew Holness will look upon we and say, young man, you have talent. Me I go build you. Me I go bring in a Jamaica Labour Party. Me I go lift you up so you can represent your community and make your constituency proud. I stand here tonight, Labour Writers, proof that with faith, with support and opportunity, every Jamaican young person can have the opportunity to be the best that they can be. Spanish Town, before I go any further, I have to big up my generation. You hear Robert Miller come up here a while ago. I couldn't come here tonight and come cuss off PNP. Because I know so Andrew Holness raised with PNP. We not go out with bed at night time and think about PNP. The only thing we think about at daytime are how to find the good policies to build up Jamaica and improve the lives of every single Jamaican in our country. Labour rights. We have some young people in the Jamaica Labour Party. When you look on Camino, we don't have no comparison over this. When you look on Flight Green, we don't have no comparison over this. When you look on Colonel Charles Jr., we don't have no comparison over this. When you look on Matthew Samuda, Camino Johnson Smith, Favour Williams, Juliet Cuthbert, them no have nobody over there we can compare to the team of Andrew Michael Holness. Shout, 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 shout. We, as a government, has been building Jamaica. When we came into power, the people of St. Thomas were not respected by their government. It is only under Andrew Holness that we have built a brand new urban center in St. Thomas and a brand new road in St. Thomas, so So instead of taking 2 hours from St. Thomas to Kingston, the people of St. Thomas can come to Kingston in 1 hour. And right now, land prices in St. Thomas have increased so much. Everybody in St. Thomas, St. Thomas is the next developmental space in Jamaica. We are not only investing in St. Thomas. There was a time when you go to Montego Bay and you wanted to go to Hanover, you had to spend 2 to 3 hours on our Cook Boulevard. We're building the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. So if you want to go to Hanover or you want to go to Cornwall Regional, you don't have to spend no time on the road enough. Because the government is investing in St. James so that Trelawney, Hanover, Westmoreland can have a good transit to boost commerce, to invest in the people of Western Jamaica. And if you thought that the roads we are building in St. Thomas and St. James was enough, we're not done yet. We're going to build a bypass out of Miami Bay. We're going to build a bypass at Spur Tree. We're going to build a bypass in Port Antonio. We're going to build a bypass in Lucy Hanover. And we're going to extend the road from Williamsfield to the border of Westmoreland. So all the farmers them from St. Elizabeth know say it's a go cheaper because your goods go to Coronation Market. The businessman of Westmoreland, they have to spend so much money for gas. This is what a government that cares about the people does. We have built up Jamaica road by road, lane by lane. And Big Rob mentioned to you the amount of roads in his constituency that we fix under the Spark program. The Spark program is not a one parish program. It's not a one constituency program. It's not a one community program. We are fixing 10 roads in every constituency across Jamaica because every single constituency across Jamaica deserves good roads. For the first time in the history of Jamaica, you have a government that is investing in your community roads, and not just we, I say it, at the international organization. I commend the Jamaica Labour Party for making the biggest investment in community road infrastructure ever since the history of independence. And I say to you, Labourites, every single Jamaican, in some way, shape or form, has benefited and will continue to benefit under the Jamaica Labour Party. Out of every PNP minister work, and you look for me and Andrew Legacy, it them can't compete with Robert Nesta Morgan and Andrew Michael Holness when it comes to fixing road. And as I leave the platform tonight, Labourites, we have a clear choice this election. We can go to Kias and Sese, or we can go to a decent government like we have had for the last 10 years. We can go to high unemployment and bad road, or we can go to a government that truly cares about developing the infrastructure of Jamaica. We need a government that has true leadership like the Prime Minister is demonstrating. A government of performance, a government of achievement, a government of progress. So tonight, Labourites, well-wishers, I ask you, choose Jamaica. Choose Andrew Holness. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party for your prosperity, your progress, and your development. Show a Labourite. Show a Labourite.
So Jamaica, there you go. This is the incumbent JLP party giving you their closing argument. So tomorrow is the general election, and we're either going to have a new elect prime minister, or you're going to have a continuation of this incumbent party. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make your comments, and we will see what happens tomorrow. So until then, peace out.